Hi guys, in this series I'll be explaining delegates, lambdas, expression, actions, and all that stuff. So starting with lesson 1, I'm just explaining what delegates are and how to use them. In the later sections I'll explain them in more detail and from the perspective of how maybe more practical examples of it, but just um, for this lecture what delegate is. Delegate, it's just a pointer to a method. And so the way to create a delegate or to create a delegate, you just use the delegate keyword and then give it a meaningful name. It could accept some parameters and then return type. So a delegate uh, must have the similar or the same signature um, as the method it's pointing to, as well as the same return type. So for example, if this is the delegate and it's intending to point to this method, then for example, if this method, greeting method, is accepting a one parameter, one string parameter, then this delegate should do the same. And then if this greeting method is returning void, then delegate should also return void. Since delegate is a pointer towards a method, so that's the sort of requirement for the delegate. Um, so so yeah, if any method, so for any method, if you want to create a delegate and your sole purpose is to replace that method with that delegate, then for that, what you need to do is create a delegate that should comply with those requirements which we've just discussed. But um, um, let's say we do not have this delegate, right? Um, so let's say if I comment this out, now, no, now commonly what you would do is maybe call this method directly. And right, so if I run this, oh, I think my other project is in, it was selected. So if I go and set this one as a starting project, so as you as you can see, the method just got called. But if what if I comment this and now I'll explain like each line. So I created this delegate, public delegate void, and that's the name of the delegate. Then for you to initialize the delegate, there are many ways of it, but one way is just like you would initialize a class, let's say. So the name of the delegate, and then the that's the like the name of the delegate itself, and then the instance name, and then you just new up, and inside the brackets you provide the name of the method this delegate is pointing to. So that's how you create an instance of delegate. And then to that delegate, you pass the parameter what this method was uh, expecting. So in a nutshell, this delegate is kind of a synonym to, now once we have done that, think of this del is kind of a synonym towards this method, and then finally you just invoke it like this. Now if I run this, you get the same result. Now what's the use case of this? Like, to be honest, if I only run the method directly, the result's the same. So then what's the use of doing all of this? I'll go through uh, on this in the next lesson. There I'll explain like how we use delegates in like more practical scenarios. So that's it for this video. See you in another one.